3 games on the NHL slate tonight. Let's break them down, Sammy P, starting with the Canadiens and the Flyers. Is this disappointing? Is this expected? Of course, you look at this roster and say you have 2 of the top goalies in the league. You would think you could get a great trade for this, but you can't.
If you're going to put the puck on the net and you're going to generate those chances and you're facing a squad like the Rangers who find themselves in high danger situations often, you have a better chance at winning.
There's just no sense of urgency. You said it came in the third when they needed it, but 25-10 shot attempts in the first, 16-32 shots overall in the end. That's not going to work, and that's nothing new, DJ. We've been seeing that throughout this series. Panthers 33 shots in the first 2 games. As good as Swayman is, if he's not getting the help with defense and they're not producing on the offensive side, you're not going to win the series.
And that's
just baking in the fact that Shesterkin, his head is going to fall off because he's standing on it. You mentioned those shots. He saw 57 in game 1, saved 54 of them, 47 game 3, 31 in game 4. They haven't put out the goalie prop market yet because I know they're too scared to. Do you have a backup who could be a starter and one of the best starters in the league in Swayman? 24 wins in 37 games, top 10 in goals saved above expected, around top 5 in save percentage.
It just felt like it was just going to be too little too late.
They couldn't find a rhythm throughout, and anytime they started to get momentum, it was immediately shut down. And I'm curious what you think, DJ, if that was more to the Panthers defense or if that says more about this Bruins offense, and also curious what you think about the line changes. Should there have been more maybe in this one? I'm just rechecking my bingo card because Adin Hill outplaying Sergei Bobrovsky like he did to the level these first 2 games.
Yeah.
Not on it anywhere.
Colorado's offense just can't get it done. The opportunities have been there, 3 power plays for them in that first period. They just couldn't capitalize. And the good part, too, we just talked about the shot disparity in the other game. Dallas can win with 10 less shots. It's just higher quality, high danger shots. So I like the goalie matchup a lot better on Dallas's side, and I think the offense is beneficent.
Season he had the second most thanks to 85 assists. He led the league with 85 assists, 30 goals. He's going to have that same production, just signed an 8-year contract. He is there to stay in Calgary. I like Huberdeau over that low number for him. I can't imagine how frustrating that would be for Swayman.
Doesn't, yeah.
It was 7 straight playoff games before these last 2. He didn't allow more than 2 goals. I want to look at the time of possession for these 2 teams because it felt like Florida had the puck the majority of the game, and they were just able to set up. Islanders taking on the Penguins tonight, and you know me, Sammy P. What market do I love the most in hockey?
Shots on goal.
Shots on goal. So when I find a team like the Penguins who are giving up a ton of volume of shots on net, which they are the 4th most a game, I go to the opposite team, find one of their leaders, and that's going to be Captain Andersley. We're going over 2.5 shots on goal. At least 9 players had 20-plus goals. There's so much depth on that team, and they did get rid of David Perron, who was one of the leaders there, but they're going to be just fine with the depth they have.
For me, I don't think it even comes down to so much who's in between the pipes. It's more just the defense isn't helping him. Swayman's seen 275 shots so far, and a lot of them high-danger chances. I agree, Allmark's cold, so it's not ideal. And he mentioned that total, 5.5, Jeff, at even money. I am tempted to go over, I think, either way.
And the Jets have seen money for a reason. They have looked really good, Trav, really good at home, talent across the board. So I lean Boston because this number has come down, and I still believe in all of their talent. And again, they have the edge with that penalty kill. Winnipeg struggling with the power play.
Yes, they're on the road, but there really hasn't been a big home ice advantage for the Oilers, and Dallas was the best team on the road in the regular season. 7-1 in the post, so I actually give the edge to them when it comes to the travel. Stuart Skinner just continues to be inconsistent, so yes, I'll take the plus money on the money line. And then one edge I love, again, it's very simple, but it's been hitting for me the last 2 years when it comes to the postseason hockey. It's the motivation versus the great goaltender, right? Oilers don't want to fall behind 3-1, especially at home. Jake Ottinger, as you know, one of the top goalies in hockey. So over 27 in the hook, I think that's a safe number. The juice varies a bit, 10 cents. I'd rather lay the 125 than the 135, but he's cashed this in all 3 games so far. 38, 29, and 30 shots he has faced. 3rd in the postseason, goals saved above expected. 2nd only behind Shesterkin in that save percentage.
Shots on goal is what we're really looking at here. You want that volume. He has 50 more than the next guy on his team. 50 more shots on goal.
Wow.
I'm Oliver Robertson. It's a stay away, or like the MVP said, if you're going to lose a bet, you'd rather save yourself that 50 cents, take him in regulation, or maybe take an under, because I think the reason they're such heavy favorites, aside from being at home and the Canadiens' offense just being awful, Their offense isn't great, but their defense, their blue line, their goaltending's actually been solid. It's right up there with Boston. They're both around top 10 when it comes to goals allowed per game.